love me, even if it's.
So task number 1, getting the mean of the grades obtained in a class of grade 9 students. So the following are the final grades of the grade 9 students. It contains 82, 84, 82, 83, 80, 85, 80, 80, 75, 75, 87, 84, 88, 91, 90, 79, 77, 80, 90, 91, 88, 86, 86, 85, 84, 81, 81, 75, 75, 77, 85, 90, 91, 97, 80, 89, 85, 81, and 78. So the formula that we're going to use is mean equals to x sub 1 plus x sub 2 plus x sub 3. That will be divided by n. So x stands for final grade obtained in a class. So these are the final grade obtained in a class. And the n, that is the total number of the class. That is the total number of the students in a class. So as I count, the total number of the class is 22. So we're going to add all the grades, and before we're going to add it, we need to correct the sequence from lowest to highest. So that would be 75 plus 75 plus 77, 79 plus 80 plus 80 plus 81, 82 plus 82 plus 83 plus 84 plus 84 plus 87 plus 88 plus 88 plus 90, 91 plus 91 plus 92 divided by 22. So as we add all the grades, that will be total 1,894. Since we're going to divide it into 22, we can get the mean grade, which is 82.32. So that is the mean grade of grade 9 student A. Using the norm reference grading with a 7-point scale, determine the scores that would get a failing mark. What is your general comment on this? So these are the grades of grade 9 class B. It has been already arranged from lowest to highest grade. We're still going to use the same formula in getting the mean. So their grades started from 75 plus 77 plus 78 plus 78 plus 80 plus 81 plus 81 plus 81 plus 84 plus 85 plus 85 plus 86 plus 86 plus 86 plus 89 plus 89 plus 90 plus 91. That will be total of 1,917 divided by the total number of the students, which is the 23. The mean is 83.34. So as a result of the computation, the scores that would get the failing mark are 79, 77, and 75 for the class A, and 77 and 75 for class B. So what I can say, it is unfair grading system. There will be a lot of students who will prefer to enroll in a class B, since the grading system are standard and it's very easy to get a higher mark in class B than in class A. Using a norm reference with an 8 grading scale, determine the scores that would get a failing grade. How is it compared to the previous grading system? So my answer for that is 8-point grading scale failing mark are 77 for class A, 77 for class B. So the previous grading system is not fair than this grading system. The 8 grading is more appropriate than the previous grading system. Grade 6 science with the following row scores. They for the written work, they got 75 out of 100. Performance task 80 out of 100. score in quarterly test, 65 out of 100. The written test, that is 30%. The performance task, that is 50%. The quarterly task, that is 20%. And getting the formula, percentage score is equal to learner's total row score divided by highest possible score. And computing the percentage score, that is 75 divided by 100 times 100. So that would be 0.75 times 100. They got 75%. That is their percentage score. And getting the weighted score, we're going to multiply the 75% grade times 0.30, which is the written work. That would be 22.25. That is weighted score. The same formula in getting the performance task. So in performance task, they got 80 out of 100. So 80 percentage score, 80 divided by 100 multiplied by 100%, which is, this is the 100%. So 80 divided by 100, that would be 0.80 multiplied by 100, that is 80%. So the weighted score is 80% times 0.50, and that is the performance task. So that would be weighted score 80. And getting the so for the quarterly task, that would be 20%. So in getting the percentage score, 65 out of 100. So 65 divided by 100 multiplied by 100%. So that would be 0.65 times 100. That would be 65%. And getting the weighted score, that would be 65% multiplied by 0.20%. The weighted score is 13.3, which is this. So in getting the initial grade, we're just going to add the weighted score from the written work, weighted score from the performance task, and weighted score from the quarterly task. So total, that will be 75.5%. If we're going to transmute it to for the quarterly grade, that would be 84%. So the second one, or the second example, that will be grade 5 students in English with the following row score. So for the written work, they got 40 out of 50. For the performance task, they got 48 out of 60. For the quarterly task, they get 30 out of 40. So for the written work, that will be 40%. For the performance task, that will be 40%. So for the quarterly task, that will be 20%. All in all, that will be 100%. So the highest possible score is 50 for the written work, and the learners got 40%. So we're going to so if we're going to get the percentage score, we're going to use the same formula as this. So percentage equals to learner's total row score divided by highest possible score. So the score of the student, which is 40, divided by 50, that will be 0.80. And we're going to multiply it by 100, and that will be 80%. So that is a percentage score, 80%. In getting the weighted score, we're still going to use the same method or the same formula as the previous one that I've used. So the percentage score multiplied by 40% for the written work. So that will be 32, which is this. So for the performance task, that would be 40%. So the total or the highest possible score is 60. So out of 60, the students got only 48 out of it. So 48 divided by 60, that would be 0.80. Multiplied by 100%, that would be 80%. In getting the weighted score, we're going to multiply the percentage score to the 40%, which is the performance task. So 80 multiplied by 0.40, that will be 32. That's why we put 32 as a weighted score in here. So for the quarterly task, that is 20%. The highest possible score is 40. The students got only 30 out of it. So 30 divided by 40 multiplied by 100, that would be 0.75 multiplied by 100, that would be 75%. In getting the weighted score, 75 multiplied by 0.20, since the quarterly task is 20%, so that will be 15. In getting the initial grade, we're going to add the weighted score from written work, performance tasks, and quarterly tasks. So for the written work, they got 32, plus performance tasks, they got 32, plus quarterly tasks, they got 15. So that will be 79. If we're going to transmute it, that would be 87. So for the number 3, we're going to compute the grade of Areasjoynellene Panlipunan of Cassie's score. So Cassie's grade in her Areasjoynellene Panlipunan subject, we're going to compute first the written work. So written work contains concept mapped, essays, writings, views on article, and reaction paper. So all in all, the written work is up to 7. So the highest possible score, that is for the written work 1, that is 30, 20, 25, 30, 20, 30, 40. The total is 195. And Cassie's score for the written work 1, she got 20 points out of 30. And second, Cassie got 15 out of 20. And the third written work, she got 25 out of 25, which is the perfect score. And the fourth one, she got 20 points out of 30. And the fifth one, she got 15 points out of 20. And the sixth, she got 30 out of 30. And that is the perfect score. And for the 7 written work, that is 40. And Cassie got 30 score out of 40. So total, that is 160 score. So in getting the percentage score, we're still going to use the same formula, which is learner's total row score divided by highest possible score multiplied by 100. So, and also in calculating the weighted score, we're going to multiply the possible score multiplied by weight of components. So the solution in getting the percentage score, that would be percentage score 160, which is the score of Cassie, divided by 195, which is the total number of the score for the highest possible score. That would be 0.820, and we're going to multiply it to 100. So Cassie got 82. So Cassie got 82%. So we're going to put 82% for the percentage score, and we're going to compute as well the weighted score. So percentage score multiplied to weight of components, which is the 30%. So 82 multiplied 0.30, that would be 24.6. So the weighted score is 24.6. And for her performance task that contains news reporting, debate, and role play, so performance task, that is 4 performance tasks in total. So the highest possible score, that would be 20, 30, 30, and 30. Total points is 120, and the percentage score is 100, and the weighted score is 50%. So Cassie's score out of 20, she got the perfect score, which is 20. Suppose Aryan's grade in the same subject for the second, third, and fourth quarter are 88% and 90 respectively. Compute her final rating and give its descriptive equivalent. So Aryan's final rating is 88% and its descriptive rating is passed. So my solution is that in her written work, she got 23. In performance task, she got 42. In quarterly assessment, she got 12. So we're going to add it all. It'll be 77. And if we're going to transmute it to get the final rating, it'll be 88%. So we're going to continue in adding or getting the final grade of Aryan's. In getting the final grade of Aryan, we need to add the first, second, third, and fourth grading. And the first grading, she got 86. Second grading, she got a final rating of 87. In third grading, she got 89. And fourth grading, she got 90. So to get the final grade, we need to add all the grading grades, and we need to divide it by 4 since it is in a separate quarter grading. So 86 plus 87 plus 89 plus 90 divided by 4, that would be 88, which is this one. And that is a passing score. A descriptive rating is a passing score. The final numerical and descriptive ratings of Aryan's in other learning areas or subjects are given below using the result you have obtained below. Determine her final average. So this is the learning areas composed of subjects, which is Filipino, English, Mathematics, Science, Araling Panlipunan, MAPE, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan, and the general average. So in Filipino, Aryan got the grade or final grade, which is 74. And in English, she got 89. In Mathematics, she got 90. In Science, she got 88. In Araling Panlipunan, she got 88. In MAPE, she got 94. In Edukasyong Pagpapakatao, she got 95. In Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan, she got 91. And the final grade is 89. How I get this 89 grade? The solution or the formula that I used is sum of final grade in all learning areas divided by total number of learning areas and grade level. So I will add all her final grade and I will divide it by 8 since this is or these are 8 subjects. So 74 plus 89 plus 90 plus 88 plus 88 plus 91 plus 94 divided by 8, that would be 709 divided by 8, that would be 88.6. John's grade in all subjects in first quarter card as grade 6 student of the school year 2021-2022. So the learning areas composes of subjects such as Filipino, English, Mathematics, Science, Araling Panlipunan, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, Edukasyon sa Pangkabuhayan at Pantahanan, MAPE. The MAPE has different learning areas, which is music, arts, PE, and health. So the solution that I have here to get the weighted score, I have here the percentage score multiplied by weight components. The weight components is 30%, which is from the written work, and the percentage score has been already given, which is 85%. So 85% multiplied by 0.30, that would be 25.5. And that is for the Filipino subjects. And for the English, she got a percentage score, which is 82, multiplied by 0.30, that would be 24.6. In mathematics, he got a 79 percentage score, multiplied by 0.30, that would be 28.4 for the weighted score. And for the science, he got 76 percentage score, multiplied by 0.30, he got a 30.4. In science, he got 76 percentage score, multiplied by 0.30, he got a 30.4 as a weighted score. And Areasjoynellene Palipunan, he got 83, multiplied by 0.30, he got 22 or 24.9 as a weighted score. In edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, he got 84, multiplied by 0.30, he got a weighted score, 23.2. In edukasyon sa pantahanan at pangkabuhayan, he got 80, multiplied by 0.30, he got 16 as a weighted score. In music, he got 76, multiplied by a 0.30. In music, he got 76 percentage score, multiplied by 0.30, he got 15.2 as a weighted score. In arts, he got 85 percentage score, multiplied by 0.30, he got 17 as a weighted score. In physical education, he got 80, multiplied by 0.30, he got 16 as a weighted score. And in health, he got 85, multiplied by 0.30, he got 17 as a weighted score. So let's move on forward in getting... So right now, let's move on forward to get the percent or the weighted score for the performance task of John's grade. So in performance task, the percentage score has been already given, which is 81. Percentage score is equivalent to 50% of his grade. So 81 multiplied with 0.50, the weighted score is 40.5. That is in Filipino subject. In English, he got 77 percentage score, multiplied by 0.50, he got 38.5 as a weighted score. And in mathematics, he got 67 percentage score, multiplied with 0.50, he got 36.8. In science, he got 79 percentage score, multiplied. So in the subject science, the performance task that he got is 79 percentage score, multiplied by 0.50, he got 31.6 as a weighted score. And in Areasjoynellene Palipunan, in performance task, he got 83, multiplied by 0.50, he got 41.5. In edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, he got 84 in performance task for the percentage score, multiplied with 0.50, he got 42 as a weighted score. In edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan, he got 89 multiplied with 0.50. He got 50.4 as a weighted score. And in MAPE, especially in music, he got 77. To get the initial grade, we need to add the weighted score in written work and in performance task and in quarterly assessment. So as what you can see, the weighted score in the written work in Filipino subject, John got 25.5, and in performance task, John got a 40.5. In quarterly assessment, John got 15. So his initial grade is 81 if we're going to add it all. And in English, John got the weighted score in written work 24.6, in performance task 38.5, in quarterly assessment 15. So that would be 78.1. In mathematics, he got 28.4 as a weighted score in written works, and in performance task, he got 36.8, and in quarterly assessment, he got 12.4, so that would be 67.6. In science, he got 30.4 weighted score in written work. In performance task, he got 31.6. In quarterly assessment, he got 13. So the initial grade is 75. And in Araling Panlipunan, he got 24.9 as a weighted score in written work, and 41.5 in performance task, 16.6 weighted score in quarterly assessment. So he got the initial grade of 83. And in edukasyon sa pagpapakatao, he got 23.2 in written work, and he got 42 in performance task, and in quarterly assessment he got 16.8 weighted score. So total, that will be 84. And in edukasyong pagpapakatao, he got 16 weighted score in written work, 50.4 weighted score in performance task, 16.8 weighted score in quarterly assessment. So that would be 81.8. And MAPE, especially in music, he got 15.2 weighted score in written work, and 46.2 weighted score in performance task, and 15 weighted score in quarterly assessment. So that would be total 76.4. And in arts, he got 17 weighted score in written work, and 48.6 weighted score in performance task, 6 weighted score in quarterly assessment. So that would be total 81.6. In PE, he got 16 weighted score in written work, and 48 weighted score in performance task, and 15.6 weighted score in quarterly assessment. Total, that would be 81.6. And in physical education, he got 16 weighted score in written work, and 48 weighted score in performance task, 15.6 weighted score in quarterly assessment, and that will be total 79.6. And in health, he got 17 weighted score in written work, 45.6 weighted score in performance task, and 15 weighted score in quarterly assessment. Total is 80.6. So in getting the quarterly grade all the initial grade will be transmuted. So the equivalent of 81, that is 88, and 78.1, that would be 86, 67.6, that would be 89, 75, that will be 84, 83, that will be 89, 84, that will be 90, 81.8, that will be 88, and 76.4, that would be 85, 81.6, that would be 88, 79.6, that would be 86, and 80.6, that would be 88. Answer the following questions. So question number 1, what is John's composite grade in MAPE? How did you do it? So John's composite grade in MAPE is 87%. I solve it by computing using the formula, which is quarterly grade for MAPE, consisting the music grade plus the arts plus the physical education plus the health divided by 4, since that is in different learning areas. So 85 plus 88 plus 86 plus 88, that would be 347 divided by 4, that would be 86.75 or 87 if we're going to round it off. And for the question number 2, in which learning area did John perform best during the quarter, and explain? So in John excelled in the first quarter subject is in Edukasyong, Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan, which he gained 90% of his grade. So question number 3, in which learning areas does John need to improve on and why? So John needs to improve in mathematics subject since he got 79 grade as I compute it. So question number 4, what does his level of proficiency in Araling Panlipunan signify? So as I refer on the grade or John's grade level of proficiency in Araling Panlipunan is very satisfactory since John got 89%. This signifies that John has high interest in Araling Panlipunan subject. And question number 5, describe John's overall performance in the first quarter. How would you communicate to his parents? So John's overall performance is good aside mathematics subject, which means he needs to have an improvement. And all I can say to his parents is their son is doing well in all subjects aside mathematics, but nothing to worry about because I can see that he's trying his best in order to excel in mathematics.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.